Welcome, my lovely Cancer. Cancer, your card in the tarot is the Chariot card. Your mantra is, I feel. Alright, I just want to say thank you to everyone. I have over 558 subscribers, halfway to monetizing and transitioning to a full-time card and tea lady. I dream about being a day walker, just not spending my 9 to 5 in an office building and actually, doing more for the world. And I feel I do it with this, and I can't wait to expand my channel as I can pull more time from other aspects of my life. All right, and also doing the personal readings has just been working with you one-on-one. I'm a little enamored by the opportunity and just where it's all going. So definitely, please continue to like, subscribe, comment, tip, and donate if the spirit moves you. Book a personal reading. After my first week of personals, I'm going to do a little adjustment to the pricing and services just because I now know what you guys are looking for, and of course that'll be coming out very shortly. Those revisions. All right, this is also your energy and card reading for the week of August 26th through September 1st, 2019. This is a general reading for my sign, for my lovely. I forgot to mention that I'm also going to be doing bonus readings for the 4th of July week, and those will be out by Friday. But this is a general reading for my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, or House positions, but these stories will not apply to all. Do hang around for the collective Cancer messages throughout the reading that should pop up. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. All right, this is the Sun in Virgo. The Virgo season has begun on August 28th. This is a season of devotion, practicality, cleaning up the messes of our lives, and a retreat from distractions, which is really hard during this back-to-school time for everyone. All right, now if we follow the summer season, the summer sun, which is the seasons, the actual summer season, we started with Cancer in June with topics close to family and home. Leo, it was, are you sure you're following your heart? Ignite your spirit, double check things with your heart, of all things. And then Virgo, physically motivated, our earthen sign for the summer. Paint the picture of what we want life to be. And this is our external life becoming a reflection of our eternal lives, and vice versa. Basically, it's earthly grounding of everything we've worked on this whole season. So I'm going to do basic lines. Again, energy you're coming into the reading with, energy you're going to hit you during the week, and of course, the results of that, some messages from Spirit, and then some details from Cartomancy. Of course, let's see. What kind of energy do my Cancers, my Chariots have for this week? I have the King of Pence in reverse. This is just, let me pull more cards because it just feels like I don't want to care about money. I feel like Cancers feel like you want to be small, or you are small. It's not you are small, it's I want to be small. I want to be a little hidden for a little bit. You're just tired. And that's the King of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is also, Knight of Wands in reverse. This is you not wanting to start any new adventures. I feel like you're just not in the mood, even though you might have a Knight of Swords in your energy, or you are of a Knight of Swords energy and that you're spying. Perhaps you're even being a little attacking to somebody, but mostly this is the information gatherer. You're kind of in information gathering mode. You're not really in movement mode. Of course, if this is a personal reading, I would do much more clarifying, but I'm going to just keep going and see what energy is going to hit you for the week. This is just that, I just don't want to kind of energy, because you're trying to get away from something. Probably this Queen of Cups in the upright, that would be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Six of Swords is trying to get away, and it's usually getting away with some help or finding a means to just sail off into the light. Usually you get help with the Six of Swords, but sometimes you just you're able to use some type of resources to escape. And escaping from this Queen of Cups, it's just, I don't know, it feels like you're just trying to escape from the energy of just being the nicest person in the room. It's like, I don't want to focus on money, and I don't want to focus on love. I want to focus on how I am approached or how I appear. There's something about, yeah, the King of Pence again. Is that the Queen? No, that's the Knight of Pence. Yeah, don't want to move forward in money. I'm sorry, because I have the King of Pence here. And this is, you have a valuable commodity in your life that makes people go, oh, you know, it's very Pride and Prejudice, like you make £10,000 a year, or, you know, it's just ridiculous stuff like that, or you own Pemberley. It has that definitely Pride and Prejudice, Mr. Darcy, Thornfield kind of Jane Eyre feel, where there's the haves and the have-nots, and you have something that makes you quite valuable, but it's kind of pissing you off because there's this is like a strange pickup on this card, but you have your kingdom set. It's like you have your bills all together. You're financially set. You have a good job you love and you work very hard at. But it's like your kingdom's prepared. This is not somebody coming into your energy. If it is, it's them trying to access the king, which you being this King of Pence, you're very grounded. And basically, you don't want people to love you for this thing. It's like, yeah, I'm a millionaire, but, you know, it's kind of like you want to do one of those Aladdin things, or like, you know, hidden princess things where you kind of like, or prince things where you just dress up like a commoner to like find love or find just life. It just seems like life is exiting you, exiting your spirit a little bit because of this thing, this commodity you have that it doesn't really even mean that much to you. It just might mean you're stable in your life, in your home, and, you know, you travel, you do what you want, you're the king. But it's a poor match with love right now for you. A very poor match for love. And this Queen of Cups doesn't feel like somebody. It just feels the general energy of you're looking for love in all the wrong places and you just want to move on because it's just not, it's not working out. You're finding a lot of very wanting people. And I'm talking like thirsty for money, not thirsty for love. Alright, this is the Page of Swords in reverse. This is probably an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or it could just be you just deciding, like, the next thing I say, the next person that speaks up, I so want to, like, cut their heads off. It's such an impatient energy. Again, it's information gathering. It's that you've come into, like, some kind of information that just makes you go, ugh. It's like the class of people you're currently have available to date suck. You just don't want to date them. You just don't want to be part of this world. And it's kind of hard because it is your world, you know. It's kind of hard to not want to date. It's like where I work right now. I would never date anybody there just because of the way it is. Even Mr. Perfect would have to wait until I switch jobs because it's just not. It's like, ew. There's something about it that kind of like puts a film on people that it makes them like, you know, no thank you. Even though they seem really great and like you get that, oh, marry him, he's perfect, he's CEO, you know. No. It's like, he works here. Okay, the Moon in reverse. Yeah, you're coming into some kind of knowledge that's just like, I feel like you need to move on to, like, I tell my kids this, a higher class of people. You're just not, it's not the place you want to be or the place you need to be. And it's going to take some time to make that transition because you've really got yourself set up in some kind of way. And it might flip up your Ten of Pentacles just a little bit. You might have to disrupt your life a little bit too much to kind of move out of this energy. And you're hesitant because, I mean, you're really going to make this move for the sake of your heart. Maybe not, but obviously if you can't find love in a place, you can't find love in a place. It's not just about romantic love. There's probably some energy of it's just not a great place to have your energy, period, kind of thing. And that's your hesitation, but you've come into this knowledge that it's a pretty great place, it's a good job, I do well, but there's something about it that's just not enough. And now that you're kind of coming into the light of this card, like you're lighting up this card, is that you just need to, like, you might have to, you're too comfortable, is kind of like, I need to, like, set my sights on just a little bit more. This is, the whole reading has this feeling of, I don't want to do this here, I don't want to do that here, I'm comfortable where I am, I'm watching everybody, and I don't want to be here. It's just not for me, and I do well here, but it's just not, you need to, this is the Hermit of Virgo season, the Virgo card, the Follow Your Own Light card, the, go into the darkness to find your own light, to see your own light, stepping away from the crowd. Yeah, you really need to think this over, but yes, you do need to find your light and follow your own light. But there is something drastically wrong here that is, everything's so perfect. It's not kind of feeling. Yeah, you even have a little nightmares about this place because there's something about it that with the Nine of Swords and the High Priestess, Spirit says, come on, this is advice from Spirit, and Spirit's like, this place sucks. You know that you need to turn those swords away from you. There's something about this place, too, that it could be home or work. But it's like a group of people too, and it's like where you would where you would date from, or it could even be the city you live in. But this is that energy of this space around you doesn't have the right people or energy around you, and it's tenuous. So you do have nightmares with this Nine of Swords card. You do feel trapped a little bit, but moreover, you can escape this quite easily, but you'd have to flip your life upside down. There's a way of, you kind of just settled in kind of feeling, but you're very in the knowing with this High Priestess card. You're way ahead of everyone. Most of us are pulling the Empress card, tying to dealing with our social spaces and our position in the culture. But you absolutely pull the High Priestess card and, like, come on, you're way ahead of the curve, Cancer. You just came out of your season a couple months ago. You kind of know what you have to do. It's just a big motion. And it's almost like making that move to get away from somebody in particular. But it's mostly just to, like, put your life in a box, shake it up, and turn it upside down in a new place and try something new. Yeah, right now you are not living your dream. So this is your current state. Spirit is saying that you're in a tenuous place. It's not as easy a place to work. I mean, it's easy for you, but it's not that. You're not learning anymore. You're not advancing anymore, and your dreams aren't coming true here. And you know what? The Star card in reverse is all about dreams coming true, making a wish coming true. Your dreams aren't coming true here. I mean, everything is kind of lined up right now in the physical world, but it's dissatisfying. Yeah, you're not following your own light. You're not really building a kingdom. You're just getting by, is what the King of Wands in reverse here is telling me. Of course, you might have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy, but based on what's been going on in this reading, absolutely, you're not following your own light. You're not building your own kingdom. You're kind of just pitter-pattering between a whole bunch of other people that are just not in their lives. Like you're working for a company that does not even assert your goals within that company. Yeah, you're going to have to, you might get an opportunity. With the Page of Pentacles, you might just get an opportunity dropped in your lap, or you might just announce that you need to have a new opportunity. This is that. Sometimes aces and pages are like, there's something rotten in Denmark. I know what it is, and now I'm going to fix it. And everybody is going to have to deal with the shakeup that's coming. And that is probably you switching whole cities, whole work, whole schools, a whole institution. You're going to just walk away and start something new. it's not even something bad. It's just, you just need that change. Perhaps you've been just working at the same company. Yeah, there's no love here either. I told you there was no love, no connection in this life. And in this place, wherever you are, I don't know where you are because it seems different for a few of us. Cancers, but there's just no love. No love. No love. All right, I'm going to pull some details here. You Cancers, that took a lot of time to just be like, this is just such dissatisfaction. You know, you didn't even get the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, or the 10 of Wands with absolute dissatisfaction. That is a completion. But with the Wands, it tells me that you have problems being stuck in the past. You're like, I'm settled. Everything's great. You know, I finally decorated my bedroom to perfection, and now I just want to, like, and it's not enough. It's like, it's absolutely not what I wanted. 5:55 a.m. and we just hit past 15:55 on the clock, the recorded clock. So a lot of 5s in this energy. 9 of Swords. Yeah, removing what no longer serves you. These are the dream cards, but this is really thinking about what's, again, this is the second time it's popped up in your reading, but this 9 of Swords, this 9 of Spades is definitely saying you have shit to get out of your life, or you need to move on from something. This is more, I think you might not have to move on. You might get to keep that sexy apartment and all the people around you, but it feels just like there's some type of, it's more of an institution of which you are a member of. Yeah, it's not, it's a partnership, and it's imbalanced. This is in reverse. It's just not, you know, it's not giving you what you need in terms of happiness or success. You're not going to be able to build a kingdom from what is coming, and you're watching Jack of Air, you're watching. What kind of information are my Cancers looking for? You're looking for a new idea, a new concept and celebration. For some reason, I got somebody wants to do party planning. Somebody wants to start planning parties because you just can't leave that energy. You want to be at a party every day, even if you're working it. But it's that energy of you want a little more celebration in your life. You want a little more happiness in your life. That's what you're searching for. You're searching for the idea, the concept, the inspiration for happiness and connection. Happiness and connection, yeah. And a bit of an entrepreneurial opportunity in there with that Jack of Diamonds in reverse. I mean, Cancers, there's this 10 of Swords. Yeah, remember I told you that I guess I was picking it up. 10 of Wands, 10 of Clovers. This is actually one of the things about this card that is really just popping out to me right now for everyone is that it's the decision that the past is burdensome and the future is burdensome. So we're just going to go to the future. We're just going to go forward because at least we're going to be moving forward even if it's burdensome. 8 of Wands. This is definitely balancing your energy, but it's going to move a lot faster. This is definitely a time balancing your spiritual energy, what you want, what you need. And once you do that, once you pinpoint, once you build your own target to get what you want, with the 8 of Wands, things just kind of move really fast. And it's mostly because of your decision to move forward. 8 of Diamonds, a new beginning, a new gift of financial opportunity or an opportunity to build again. And of course, this is the King of Diamonds. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It definitely has that Capricorn devil feeling based on this card, but it's that energy of grounding. And it is, perhaps you do have this person in your energy, but it's really a call for grounding in your energy to the Virgo season, planting seeds, making something happen. Don't just sit and wait or think about opportunity because, again, we have the 9 of Clovers, as I said. A lot of 9s here is in you're running up into a completion. And when you're running up into a completion, about to 10 it all out, about to put down your burdens and your swords and come into the victories of the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Diamonds, perhaps even 2. You're going to come into a public victory, of course, because you're just doing so well. And the Nine of Clovers is the wounded warrior. You see the battle coming. You know you're going to do it, and you know you're going to win. You're just so capable. But there is this energy of the next step I take is going to be a 10, and something's going to be over, and I need something new. And I can't go back into the fights for this kind of team again. I need to just kind of move on. This is that energy of like dissatisfaction. I just need something new, and it's just the right moment to be, because that's where we begin to change and where we begin to make new decisions and grow. So you're just about to grow. You're just getting ready to grow. You're just really in that position of I'm not happy, which means I need to make myself happy, and then change follows. All right, Cancer, this is a pretty beautiful reading. Very sweet reading. Just a lot of thought here, a lot of research here. Definitely, please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, and donate if the spirit moves you, and book a personal reading. That's qclovers1111@gmail.com. And check out my bonus Labor Day weekend readings that are going to come out. They'll be posted by Friday. And have a very good week, my lovely Cancers.